Hello everybody and welcome to the new video. This is me. Look at these shorts. I mean, you've seen them already, but anyway, I love them so much. It makes me so happy when I'm wearing them. We are kind of in a strange phase. First of all, not in a strange phase, but welcome to August. I cannot believe it's August already, and I know that sounds really annoying because people just say that all the time for sure, but it feels like it was just yesterday that it was my wedding, and now it's already 1 month later, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it is because everybody told me like the wedding will go very, very quick, so enjoy it. But I didn't think like that was my issue in any way, shape or form. Like I didn't feel like it went too fast and I didn't enjoy it enough, or that it was somehow too quick or too like, oh, like I didn't get this or I didn't get that. The only thing is like when you have 100 guests, you want to speak to everybody or as many people as you can, and that can sometimes be a little bit like, okay, maybe I didn't do that as much as I could have. So what's my current situation even? Like the summer plans were going to be just stay in south of France and Monaco and enjoy. I realized I didn't put any mascara on, so I'm gonna do that now. And I've recently discovered this Ilia mascara, which by the way I really like. It has like a silicone brush, which I always quite like. I mean, it depends, I like both. The silicone and non-silicone, but it's very random. So the plans for August were going to be very chill, like staying in south of France and Monaco and not really have any holidays, because I kind of had a lot of stuff to do around when I was like for the wedding, right? So I didn't really do as much as I should have done for Noah, my brand, right? And for some of my like personal stuff in life that are going on that I need to do and whatever. Like so many things like accumulate when you just say like I will do it after Monday or after next week or after summer or after my wedding, which was my case. So now I have so many things to do, and I was planning to stay at home all August because also it's not like I need holidays at the moment, and also I feel like I live on a big holiday when you live by the sea. You know what I mean? It's a bit strange. Like I've never lived somewhere where you can just like on a random Tuesday go to the beach. This is the first time. Saying that, I might actually have some unplanned trips, some work trips, and I also really would love to surprise my childhood best friend with a little trip, which I'm really trying to plan now for such a long time. But honestly, things kind of come and happen, and I've been thinking about this for a while now. But even like 1st of May, I really wanted to do something, but then things happened and I couldn't do it, and there was work and a trip and unexpected things happen and parents and whatnot. So I'm gonna try and make the most out of August if I possibly can. This is quite nice, right? And actually what you might not know is that lately I've like a little bit stopped wearing mascara, but that's a whole other topic that I will get into. I also want a little bit of lip gloss, and then we need to talk about a lot of different things. I just put on this MagSafe case, whatever it's called. It's the rolled one, and this is the macadamia butter lip gloss. I really like it. It smells insane. I don't know if this is what macadamia butter smells like, but it's really nice. There's one other beauty product that I really want to show you that I've recently discovered from like a very unknown brand, to me at least, that you need to see. I brought the whole setup a little bit lower so I can show you this, because this is insane. Obviously, I don't even know what the name of the brand is. I think it's Flamingo Estate, which is a weird name. Hydrating balm, oil, body emollient. I mean, it's not weird, it's probably the name of the estate. And it says it has Oxacan and apple banana body balsam, powered by antioxidant botanicals and soothing actives. This balm to oil melts on contact to nourish and comfort the skin. So I tried this like a few times and it's insane. Look at this. I quite love beautifully exfoliated, clean and hydrated skin, especially in the summer. Nobody wants to see dry, flaky elbows, and guys, trust me, I have such dry body skin, especially because I actually change several times my outfits. I change a few times in the day, so that tends to like dry your skin even more and like flake things. I don't know how to explain it. Like things start like when the clothes is like rubbing on your skin, it makes it dry. So knees, very important. And this is so nice. It's kind of like a balm. It's really unusual texture. The only thing that I'll say, when something is so like hydrating and balmy, it can get like my jewelry a little bit, you know, covered in it. But I don't have any jewelry on right now, but that's also on another note for a very important reason, because I have a lot of really nice things that I'm going to show you right now, and we're going to try it on all together. So in the light of recent events, I like to say that, but I mean, it's not that deep. I actually received a very nice note from Gingiberi that says, many congratulations. Guys, even when we go on the street, like the amount of congratulations we get is crazy. And then they even drew little like festive like glasses and the ring and the heart. When joy arrives, celebration comes. May happiness last for long. Sending you lots of love, Susan and Gingiberi team. And I thought this was really beautiful, and also beautiful handwriting. But I have some new pieces of jewelry to show you, and I'm excited because I'm going on a kind of like a little very unexpected and very different trip soon, and I'm gonna bring a lot of these pieces with me because they're gonna fit the environment so perfectly, you will not believe it. It's quite different, and I'm gonna wear like all different jewelry than you've ever seen me before, also like from various places, so you'll see it, but these are definitely coming with me. I want to show you, there are like few new pieces that I have that are personal and important and beautiful to me, and I think will be to you. But before we start, in case you see anything you like, you will be able to get 15% off whole of the site of Gingiberi with the code Tamara15. Tamara15 will grant you 15% off, and not just that, there are like so many other perks like free international shipping, very easy 30-day returns, like you can get some extra like double G points, and also there are other kind of like add-on perks that you can actually add. I will put it on the screen here, and I'll put it in the description box in case you want to see, because I always think it's very important to get you guys as much as possible quality and beauty and everything for good value. So let's start. First of all, I always start with like a piece that I'm looking forward to the most. Okay, so here we have Celestia and birthstone necklace, and guys, I mean, I don't know if you know, I'm sure you know, I'm a March baby, so my birthstone is aquamarine, and I actually have such a long relationship with aquamarine. My mom once bought me, when I was a teenager, like a plastic ring, but it had an aquamarine in it, and she said, you know, this is your birthstone and you should remember it. I was literally a teenager, and I love that ring. I remember still what it looked like, and I'm sure I have it somewhere back home. So when I saw the Celestia ring, which comes in 1 carat lab-grown diamond, and my birthstone, obviously the birthstone is detachable, everything is removable here, so it's not like a big deal, but you can add your own birthstone, and I'm gonna put this on right away. I don't know if you guys know this, because this is very important to me, and I don't know if it's important to you, but to me it's very important that my necklaces need to be adjustable in terms of length, and this is very adjustable. Here is my Celestia and birthstone necklace. I also think that aquamarine really suits me. I mean, I think if I wouldn't be a Pisces, I would probably be a Taurus, and then it would be, my birthstone would be emerald, and I wouldn't mind that at all. That would be totally fine with me. So yes, this is it. Look how beautiful. There's like a 14 karat white gold, so 1 carat lab-grown diamond, and my beautiful March baby aquamarine. Love it. I will keep it on. Actually, I think Celestia will continue throughout the day with me. Next up, I have a honeymoon duo, and I mean, guys, this is really a honeymoon duo. I mean, you guys know we didn't do an official honeymoon, but really, look at this. I don't need a honeymoon, I need a honeymoon duo. So we have an 18 karat gold and Aurora AAA pearl, which is very impressive. I actually always tell you how much I love these, because, okay, I mean, I don't need a reason to love them. They're beautiful, that's very obvious to everybody, but it's just that they are so feminine, perfect everyday earrings, beautiful gift, and if you use the code Tamara15, 15% off. What more can you want? I think that's really nice little something, and I love how it shows, like, look at this, how beautiful is this earring. I don't know if you can see them properly, because I don't know if I'm showing you like that well, but I think it's so beautiful. You will notice that we have also the gilded duo here, and the difference between the gilded duo and the honeymoon duo is that this one has the gold. This is like the same 18 karat gold. This is so beautiful. So I think when it comes to gilded duo, you can wear the gold part in the front, so the smaller pearl in the front, which I did here, but you can also do it other way around. So if you want to have pearl, for example, in the front, like a beautiful, big, gorgeous pearl, you can do this. A very chic and classic way. I mean, if this does not scream wifey, I don't know what screams. Like, if pearls in your ears are not saying, I'm a wifey now, I don't know. I've always loved how pearls suit me. And I think nobody does pearls like Gingiberi does. It's just really, really so special. So I'll show you the other side. No, I still showed you the same side. That is the most Pisces thing ever. No wonder. I'm wearing the aquamarine and I'm just Pisceing even harder than usually. That is so me coded. Okay, let's fix it. Here we go. So you can have like a beautiful golden stud with like a bigger pearl poking under. You see? Gorgeous, if you ask me. I'm gonna keep a little bit of a mismatched earring situation here, but I am going to move on to the next item that I want to show you, which is actually a beautiful, beautiful ring. And I want to see which, I love it. I can't decide which finger I want to wear it on. I love how chic and beautiful this ring is. Now, it's two-sided, so you can wear it on the other side as well, where it's just gold, and it can look a little bit more maybe like a wedding band or like something like that. Or, oh, maybe I can wear it on my index finger. Look at this, how beautiful. This is the Odell ring, and I mean, these are like VS diamonds, DF. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous diamonds that they shine beautifully. They're lab-grown diamonds as well. And I think when it comes to rings like this, trust my expert opinion, but I think you should size up if you want it to fit well for the summer, especially months when the fingers tend to like swell up. Like when it's a thin band, you can do whatever, but when it's a little bit like this, you definitely want to size up, because then you will be more of a, you know, comfort wearer. Also, obviously you don't want the ring to be too loose, but if you want to wear it here, you size up, then you can wear it on some other fingers as well. You know what I mean? That's kind of my philosophy in general when it comes to rings, because I think ordering rings can be kind of hard. But yeah, I'm also gonna keep this on unless I pick something else, because I have some other contenders here as well, I have to tell you. Of course. Okay, so to move on, I'm trying to think what to move on with, but I'm gonna move in with the item that I'm the most excited about out of my whole haul. Well, okay, I was the most excited about my Celeste birthstone necklace, because I think that's so beautiful, and 1-carat diamond. I think like also if you're looking for just a necklace like this, right, with like a beautiful diamond pendant, it's so beautiful, but also together with the birthstone, I think is beautiful. However, I have to be honest, I was really, really much looking forward to this beautiful pair of earrings that I just got, and I want to show you because they're so beautifully made, and also the closure, everything is so beautiful. Love it. I already am wearing earrings. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to change it up, because this is gonna really suit me. I mean, I don't know, I also love the way the pearls look so chic and so old money, and they're just like very, very sophisticated in general. But look at this. This is so gorgeous. I don't know if you can see very well, but I really, really love these earrings. I'm gonna put them both in, because I'm gonna keep wearing them for the rest of the day, and probably this vlog too. I love these. I think these really, really add something special. I love them. Okay, so let me tell you more about them. These are the Villa earrings. We have a beautiful like gold romée, again the diamonds that are Clarity VS, color DF. Really, really sparkling so beautifully, and I love them. And I actually love this shape and love the style. As you can see, they bring quite like nice light to the face, but I love it so much so that I actually ended up getting a matching ring, and not just a matching ring, but also, ladies and gentlemen, a matching necklace. I mean, that's it. There's not that much more to show. But obviously when like picking an item, you choose what you gravitate towards the most. This is so pretty also when stacked. Wow, look at this ring. Rings together. We have a Vivi ring, and it's basically kind of the same what I told you about the Willa earrings as well. Look at this beauty. I actually love it. I thought I was gonna kind of wear them like this, or even this would be very cute as a pinky ring. If I got a smaller size, this would be a very, very cute pinky ring, which is something I am always on a lookout for. But now, I think Vivi ring will stay here, because I love it like this. So beautiful. Looks like one big ring, you know what I mean? Gorgeous. And I also got the matching necklace, which I'm gonna layer. Even if it's a different color metal, this is like a yellow gold vermeil, and this was 14 karat gold, so it's like very different, but I still think it's quite nice to have different, to mix and match metals, because that like allows you so much more freedom. One thing I wanted to tell you about these necklaces that I really love is that they're adjustable. So if you want like a choker, this can be a choker, as it has this little bowl here from which you kind of like drag the necklace in and out. So I'll show you. I think I'm wearing this quite tight, so I'll wear this necklace quite long. But then also, even once you put it on, you can change your mind, which is great. Let's do this. Okay, I told myself if I close this without a mirror, I will have the best year ever, and I closed it without a mirror. Does anybody else do that, or is it just me? I had to close it without a mirror. Okay, let me show you. Look at the combo of these two necklaces together. I think this is so beautiful, and I know you guys always ask me the most questions about the necklaces. You want to know the details about the necklaces, about like all the stuff, where they're from, but I just love this. And what I meant before when I told you that it's adjustable length is, look at this, wait. This is literally now a choker, and it's not moving anywhere with this pendant here. I think this is really cool. And it's not uncomfortable, it's quite like nice, and maybe I tightened it too much, I don't know. Does it look weird to you? Maybe a little bit, maybe I can loosen it a little bit, that's it. But I think it can be quite cool. If you want something different, anyway, I think adjustable necklaces, I don't know like why some brands are not doing adjustable necklaces, because everybody has a different neck and where you want like pendants to hang. So this is quite important, I'd say. Love this. Okay, let me show you the final product before we can kind of go ahead with the day, because A, I want to go and do lots of other things that I still have to do with my day, but B, I also want to show off my new jewelry, right? The last item is not going to come as a surprise to you guys, because it's really special pearl necklace. It's 14 to 18 karat gold, and it has pearls that are AA and AAA pearls, adjustable length again, which means that I will probably have to remove one of these necklaces now, sadly, but it's adjustable length because you can really wear it several different ways, this necklace. So you can kind of wear it as a tight necklace and then have a bit of like a kind of, not a pendant, but something loose hanging, or you can just wear it as like a one long necklace, which is how I would like to wear it, because I think like that way it's gonna give me a little bit more this kind of like Chloe bohemian vibe, you know what I mean? I'm really, really into this little bit of a boho summer chic. Wow, the starry night is really gorgeous. I mean, maybe now I have one too many necklaces, which I thought I would never say in my life, because is there such a thing as one too many necklaces? But here showing you all of them. All my new necklaces of the day with the starry night. Also, I love the romantic name, so beautiful. I think to proceed with the day, I will have to remove one. Or, yeah, I think it's gonna have to be my Celeste. Where is it? Just because now it's a little bit more like warm tone party of everything I'm wearing. And then for sure, I know I told you I'm going on like a little bit of an unexpected trip. Not unexpected, but it's a place where I've never been before. And it's a very different type of environment. And for sure, I'm going to be bringing all of my pearls, because it's going to be very, very like a good match. This will be gorgeous actually. Especially the honeymoon duo, I think, will look beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah. I mean, also the gilded duo, because the gold. Maybe I should put actually the gilded duo in my second piercing. I think that would be very cute. Let's do that. Because I think, guys, doing this without a mirror, I know I say this every time, but it's like, it requires a special skill. Oh wow, I love this. Actually, this is not even the second piercing, but the third, and I love the combo. So this is it. And now I still have other things to do, but I'm definitely keeping my jewelry. I'm probably gonna have to change my outfit, because I have like something to shoot that I think I can already show you, but these are gonna be my ears. I don't know if I'm gonna also keep both necklaces for the day. It's a tricky one. Maybe tomorrow I will change my idea, but right now I think I'm gonna remove the Starry Night, just because what I'm shooting later on is quite minimal, and I think these are chef's kiss. If you liked any of the pieces that I've shown you, remember that you have 15% off with Tamara 15 site-wide. Very easy 30-day returns, you can have free international delivery. I mean, so many perks. So happy shopping. I am ready because I'm going to shoot this outfit that I really, really love, and you're probably gonna see it on my Instagram if you haven't seen it already. It's a little bit warm for this look, but that's kind of like the story of the fashion. You guys know it, like you wear things to show what's coming, not what's gone. But I wanted to tell you something. So my 2026 resolution was to kind of also educate you guys a little bit more about fashion, not just to show you things and my life and stuff, but like here and there I tried, like I reviewed bags of 2026, all the new launches. I'm gonna review again the new launches. I think I like that, you know what I mean? I like to do things like that. I want to talk more about things. I've spoken about Chanel new collections. I like to do these little fashion videos, and I wanted to show you the first Mugler bag designed by Miguel Castro Freitas, the new creative director. So it's like first under his creative reign. Can I say it like that? And let me get it. I love it. I really love it. First of all, you guys know I love this print. I think it's gorgeous. But this is the bag that is called Aurora, and it's named after his mother, which I always love. I love when there's like a little emotional story, a little touch of, you know, something special, something that is personal. I love that, because then of course I love the bag even more and it brings me closer to the brand. I think this is quite something. This is the bag. And it was also inspired by the 2001 archive. I've been kind of into 2001. You've seen my Chanel swim from Karl Lagerfeld 2001's like Chanel Sport collection. I will insert some pictures here. I really love 2001 or 2000 fashion because I was basically I was getting into my teens. I was getting very interested in fashion, but I just had like the basic fashion, you know what I mean? And I was dreaming about the non-basic fashion. So I am now kind of coming back into the era of what it was when I was a little girl dreaming about fashion, which makes it so special to me. This is the Aurora, and Aurora and I are going for a little stroll to Mare Terra right now. Yes, in this outfit. Giving you a little Monaco second. This is like what a usual, well, maybe not a usual, but this is what I'm aiming for my work view to be. Filippo is actually looking at an office and we are just, you know, here using this as our office. A very quick outfit of the day. I think you've seen the outfit already, but I just wanted to show you in this background as well. My new bag. So sunny and so beautiful, but never like too hot. Always like just great. Today Filippo spent the whole day at the beach, and if I'm honest, I'm a little bit jealous because, well, I'm not really jealous. He goes there to do work, so it's kind of his office, but I also could do it, in all honesty. I just choose not to. I'm only a girl, you know, so I also need different kind of environment for working. The one thing is that I'm really, really loving my pre-wedding hair color. I think you guys remember I colored my hair just before the wedding, but definitely like with the sun and living now in like somewhere where there's like sun exposure constant, I will have to get a toner before we go back to fashion weeking. So I love how cool toned it is though, but toner will be very, very necessary. Though I really genuinely like to take care of my hair in a way that I don't color it too often. And obviously I take my supplements and I take a good like hair care and I try to brush it the right way and I try to use the right tools and right brushes and everything. It's like a whole thing. It's not just like you take a magic pill and your hair is growing or it's healthy or you just, you know, whatever. It takes a proper, like you have to take care and it's a habit. And it's not enough that like you buy a hair supplement and you take it once and you're like, oh, this is going to change everything for me. It's a process. And it's like my best friend, my childhood best friend, she really like transformed her hair like so beautifully. I'm so proud of her. And she said it took her 3 bottles, like 3 months for her to see results, which I think is kind of like at least that you need to get to see results when it comes to your hair. Thickness and health and vitality in general. How was your office day, Filippo?
Well, to be honest, very successful.
Yes.
Because I did something, you know.
Yeah? Some like little
with
job?
AP, yeah. But not very successful when it comes on finding the office. Because to be honest,
someone stole
as
our office
always,
in the end.
Do you want to go to get your smoothie?
I actually had it for lunch.
Ah, okay. Then you're sorted.
Yeah, thank you for checking. Testa family
Yep.
on vacation. Kinda, not really vacation, but yeah. This is our, maybe we will go on a work trip as well, luggage. You know, we did not count on it, but it happened in the end. I also have something turquoise to show you guys here in my bag. Morning from Greece. Kalimera, my favorite people. As you can see, we are not in French Riviera anymore. I am enjoying this wonderful coffee. Well, let me fill you in a little bit. We had a bit of like a bumpy arrival here. To be more precise, we're actually in Antiparos, and it is both Filippo and mine first time here. Never been here before. Filippo's wanted to come here for the last, I want to say 3 years, but let's say 2 for sure. He wanted to come here last summer, and I wanted to come, but I needed like also some friends who were willing to come as well, because I just felt like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, whatever. Anyway, let me just spoil it for you. I love it. This, we will be coming back every single year. I mean, I know I love Greece, but I know which places I like. Like, I'm not a kind of Mykonos person, I'm sorry to say. I don't really love Mykonos, but I love more sort of, I don't know, like a little bit more of Hydra vibes, or even Santorini. I kind of like, I'm a little bit more of a grandma, I guess. However, here it's so beautiful. I mean, our villa right now is quite messy, but I'm gonna give you a small little preview. This is the raw, real, wonderful kind of how it is. Filippo brings me breakfast every morning because I sleep in and I don't actually go for breakfast. The chaos there is because I'm packing some stuff. This is our little living room. There is a small little outside sort of like a little dining room area, whatever you want to call it. This is the view. This is where I like to chill. And then over here we have these like beds, and it's just beautiful. The hotel is called the Rooster. I really love it. Actually, we wanted to come here last year, but then they didn't have any free rooms, which it is a problem, or because everybody gets a villa and there are only like so many villas. So up there is where like the breakfast and aperitivo, etc. takes place. This is our bedroom over here. Anyway, I love it. And what was so amazing is like my friends are here. My friend Ronnie, Kate, who's one of my bridesmaids and who's getting married in like 3 days. Also, I burned myself on the steamer. Not very gracious, but it is what it is. I packed and we left, and then I was recovering from the journey. Journey was not humane. Basically, okay, so we took a plane from Nice to Athens, slept in Athens one night, just at the airport. I mean, not at the actual airport, at the hotel at the airport. And then in the morning at 6 a.m. we took a flight Athens, Paros, and then we were gonna take a ferry from Paros to Antiparos. So yeah, clearly not the easiest place to come to. But I was like, you know, this is not so bad either. So we took a plane, 6 a.m. That was kind of bad, waking up at 4 obviously. And we arrived at Paros, and just before landing, the pilot said, so sorry, the conditions are not great for landing, so we're gonna go back to Athens. So we come back to Athens, and Filippo and I are like, what are we gonna do now? You know what I mean? Now it was like already 7:30. We're like, what should we do? So we decided to take a ferry, but because obviously a lot of people already booked ferries, there was only like one ferry left in 4 hours time. So we waited around, we took a ferry, and ferry was 4 hours, and nobody warned me how cold it is on these ferries. Guys, for 4 hours I was freezing because all I wanted was a hoodie, but I didn't have one. So anyway, I'm wearing these eye patches, as you can see. If I can find them, I will link them below for you. But the reason why I'm wearing them, because last night we partied. We went for a party last night. Evening outfit number 1. Wearing this Lily Silk off one shoulder top, 3/4 pants, my Chanel raffia, Bulgari vintage necklace, Alaya sunglasses. This is the look. It was so fun here in Antiparos. Like when I tell you that it was, I have had no idea what a popular island this is at all, but like there were so many people like from the world of art and fashion and showbiz, etc. And Shaggy was performing, and I had the night of my life. When I tell you that my teenage self came out fully singing to the tunes, I'll insert a clip if I find it. But I had so much fun, I didn't want to go home. And that doesn't happen a lot because, as I told you earlier in this clip, I am quite a grandma usually. So I'm not someone that really is like searching for a party or whatever. But it was like a birthday party and it was really, really great. And then we're leaving this place in a bit because, I mean, I'm gonna vlog obviously here from Greece, but we're leaving this place and that you are gonna see in the next vlog. We're going to Sicily for one of my close friends' wedding, and I'm so happy to see her get married because honestly it's been quite a long time. Well, not quite a long time, it's been like maybe 2 years. Anyway, it's really beautiful when your friends get married, and they're both our close friends, and I'm so excited to see them get married. I cannot even tell you guys, you don't understand. Like, it's beyond exciting. So one thing at a time, let's just enjoy this while we're still here, and let me enjoy this coffee. And I hope my Greek followers are not gonna get offended, but I don't always love coffee in Greece because obviously it depends where you go, but this is one of the best coffees that I've ever had in my life. So Greek coffee all the way. I can have 5 of these a day. Everywhere we had coffee on this island was perfection, 10 out of 10. We went to this place called Kukovaya. It's like a beach club kind of vibes, but it's not a club, it's like a beach. And we really loved it, the food and the coffee and the watermelon juice and everything. So good. We just both love Greece. And from now on, Filippo, every summer we're gonna come back here. Is that right?
100%.
We love it.
This is our new...
We love it, and Filippo can practice his Greek. Right,
Exactly.
Filippo?
Wait. Yesere, nere.
Wow, your eyes are so blue.
Right?
I love you so much.
Dop,
I finished the
dop,
coffee.
dop.
Did you want some? I also want. Can we order one more?
Let's go to the beach.
So good, you guys. We're going to the beach. It's not really like a great outfit, but I love this dress. It's just not great because obviously it's better without the swimming suit than with the swimming suit. This is more like an evening dress, but I'm gonna wear it to the beach.
Okay.
Scopetta. I don't know what Filippo is doing, don't ask. Took some pictures. This is the outfit. I will link the dress below. Normally I wouldn't wear it with the swimming suit, so you would have this kind of like, I want to say, keyhole opening in the middle, but and it has some gemstones. I think it's quite beautiful, obviously, but I'm gonna wear it now. And my Alaya sunnies, the rest you know, very chill. Okay, just to show you a demonstration of what this would look without a swimming suit, like a little ruched. It's an evening dress really, but I'm gonna wear it to the beach because I feel like more beach appropriate for my personal style. Also not sure if relevant, but this is the swimming suit I'm wearing today. It's a pushy little bikini. Sunbathing today, hopefully, so I can be super tanned because I love when my body is tanned, how the clothes fits. It is what it is. Antihistamine morning because your girl gets hay fever like no other. Honestly, the hair is voluminous today. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's really giving. I'm loving these sunglasses. They are incredible. Loving this too, you guys know that. And it's on my lips right now. I have nothing else on the face besides SPF 50. I'm also wearing, by the way, the Row sandals. Currently, we're changing actually our villa because there were not enough nights in the same one for all the nights we wanted to spend here. So I'm just doing a little last run to see if we forgot something. It's looking promising so far. Always check under your, like, under here, you know, because you never know. I love that they give us all these like positive vibe books. I don't think we forgot anything, Filippo. It's looking good. Okay, so this is our other villa. Looks beautiful.
Wow.
Look at the outside. Gorgeous. One of my best friends, she just arrived. And look the shoes. Look the shoes she's wearing. I cannot, like, she's literally wearing the same but in white color, and she's so fabulous. You have to see her. Wait, let me show you. Look at this woman. Look at this icon. I'm sorry. What are these bags? Why are you so Beautiful. I love this outfit. I love this outfit. Obviously, you guys know that this is Ronnie Cobo, the one and only New York icon and the designer. And the lights just went behind you because Filippo just put it on, so it seems like a saint. And are you gonna show us your Hermes bags?
Vintage bolide.
I love this one. I love this toile, like with the material. And then she was telling me how she never ever wears her picotin, but then she was like, she took it for this trip and she didn't stop wearing it. And look how beautiful is her outfit. By the way, guys, you will see me copy this outfit 100%. I'm gonna wear this exact same because I'm gonna go and order it right now, Ronnie. And also, you guys know I love vintage jewelry, but this woman, so I told Filippo this is on my wish list now, the parenthesis, this is insane. And of course, show us your monete. My true inspiration before I got my monete, I saw Ronnie, I think in 2018 I saw you at Alessandro Rich show wear this necklace, and I was like, this woman is an icon. And yes, you are an icon. Wow. I put on these pants because it's easier for me to wear actually than the dress to put on and off, and maybe I'll keep the dress for tonight, but this is going to be my little beach outfit. The pants are sort of like the Row Gala vibe because they have elasticated thing. The only thing that bothers me are the pockets, which I might ask my tailor to remove so that they're pocketless. That's the only thing that bothers me a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but other than that, they're exactly the same as the Row pants that I have, just for a lot less money. So I will link them below if you guys wanna check them out. But the pockets make them a little bit wider here, which makes them then very flattering in the waist as well, in case you want that effect. Also, no, we do not travel light because we have no idea what travel light means, clearly, and we're just changing for one night.
Same like the one you do guys upstairs.
Hi.
What would you like to drink?
I would like to have an oat milk latte. What is your level of barista? Like, are you quite experienced barista?
I think I'm that kind of woman who doesn't take no for an answer.
Yes.
Who does like any task I can complete. I've never been a barista, but today is going to be my first.
Do you know what? I can see why this coffee shop is your shop, because look on the top corner. It literally perfectly describes you, Ronnie.
Where?
Look, the blend of the coffee. It says chocolatey and nutty. It's literally both things that you are, chocolatey and nutty. Do you agree?
I do. Let's get to it. What you would like? A
Oat milk latte, yes please. What a sexy barista. Ooh,
Okay.
love it. I would love a glass of water to start with.
What's your name?
Sotos.
Sotos, lovely to meet you, Sotos.
Does she look Latin also?
No.
If you can take like the glasses.
Where do you
Come
think
on.
she's from? She's very pretty.
She's very pretty indeed.
Thank you, Sotos. Eucharisto,
Para
paraboli.
Carlo, but she looks like, she has like a little bit of that, but she looks European.
Yes.
She looks like Spanish or something like that. Or
I'm a Balkan queen. Balkan, so close to home, closer to home.
Okay, closer than I thought, but
Not too close, but close to home.
where are you from?
Serbia.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I packed one dress. I packed more than one dress. So I'm wearing this tonight because I didn't want to now unpack the whole luggage. And this is what I'm wearing for a little aperitivo. We're not eating dinner because we had so much food at the farm. Maybe some snacks. Do you feel like snacks, Filippo?
No, I'm full, baby.
I was. Well, today I actually didn't take my Noah Slim. So today I can eat more than normally. I'm more peckish, which is actually not a very good thing. I should have taken it. But in a whole chaos of packing, repacking, and doing everything, now I feel a little bit more nom, yummy. But anyway, not even gonna bring a bag. This is it. Just gonna bring my phone and ready to go. And I will take my Noah hair because that's important. Good morning, guys. It is our final day at the Rooster. Haven't really vlogged much, but this is the place where you really come to heal and relax. I'm just passing by the spa and I'm thinking, should I show it to you? But it's so relaxing and so healing. Look at this. So you have like yoga, shala, Ayurvedic healing garden, ceremony shala. Like it's just one of those places where you really relax. One of those places where you don't really do your makeup, where you kind of can if you want to for the evening drinks though. So it's not like a boring place, because I'll be very honest, that was my fear. But anyway, that being said, I'm actually walking to breakfast today, and it's my first time going to the breakfast, because normally Filippo would bring me coffee to bed every single day. He wakes up, that man, at 7 a.m. He goes for a swim in the sea, and then he goes for coffee with the boys. So the girls basically stay asleep. That was kind of the drill. But today we're leaving, and we didn't stay that long, as you will notice. But the reason why, I can see Philip already, the reason why we are leaving is because we're going for my friend Kate's wedding, and I'm so happy. This is my outfit of the morning, and I love it. I'm wearing the Row jelly sandals. I love the combo of red and pink, by the way. This is a pink Miu Miu shirt, my favorite shorts, you guys know it. We're going up there, and I like to walk. I don't like to call the buggy in the morning, just to get my body moving. Look at Filippo. I can spot that man from a mile away. What is he talking about, I wonder? I'm also carrying a little beach bag, because I have my supplements, I have a pen in case I want to journal something. I am gonna also write my to-do list, because yes, even though, you know, it's summer, I have so many things going on. I think many of you, well, you guys know that we have a new Noah product launching, which is really, really, really exciting, finally. It's been in the work since the first products were in the work as well, but it just needed a little bit extra work, because some of the ingredients it has are quite specific and special, so they required extra work to get the products like registered and signed off, and like we did like super much research on them. This is the view as you start climbing to the top. Look at the waves this morning. Again, sea looks completely different color to the Mediterranean Sea. And now I can say it with so much confidence that I live by the sea. The view is insane. Also, Filippo, everybody wished you a speedy recovery with your rib. Do you want to say something?
Thank you so much. And you know, because the rib takes forever. It's been what, baby? A week? I still cannot sleep properly. But you know what? Lesson learned.
Yes, I don't know, because this is not the first time you do this, Filippo, may I remind you?
I know, but you know, life is also about having fun sometimes, you know.
Do you remember when my grandma broke her rib? She fell from a tree. Because she was
do.
always like you, also like looking for an activity and searching for a thing to do. And she was up on a cherry tree, getting some cherries. The thing is though, it doesn't matter how old. Some people are more careful and some people are less careful. And unfortunately, Filippo definitely falls in the latter category. But we love him very much.
Guys, come here. Come to this place, guys.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's heaven. Heaven.
It's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
But the most amazing thing about this place is the peace.
Yeah.
There is no noise. There is
no sounds.
Nothing. All you hear is the moving of
the trees.
Of the trees and the plants
The
from the
bamboo.
wind. That's it. That's the only...
It's really, really beautiful. We packed light for 2 days.
Very nice.
Yeah, are you sure it's enough?
There's just a few of the outfits.
I feel like I forgot something.
Are you sure, guys? Maybe we should...
go shopping. Actually, we did go shopping at the airport.
Yeah. This girl here, her name is Ronnie Coble, and she's the best designer in New York City. Maybe in the world.
She was like dressed like a goddess at our
So
wedding.
guys, this is 3 days in Sicily for our dear friends Mario and Kate. That's it. 3 days. Well done, girls.
This is our light travel situation. But we got here, which you are going to see in the next vlog. It was a very, very long travel. As you can see from my face, it was a long travel just because it was, okay, so Antiparos, ferry, we barely, well, no, it's not true that we barely made our flight. We made our flight, but it was kind of, yeah. Then from Paris we flew to Athens, had a layover from Athens to Palermo, and now we're in Sicily. So it feels like it was a long day, but a really, really good one. And I'm very happy to be here because we're here for such a beautiful cause, which you will see in the next vlog. I guess I am gonna finish this vlog here. I need to go and have like an everything shower. I really, really feel like next one is gonna be really fun because we are going to a beautiful wedding in Sicily. I've never been. Philip was here as well. I've never been in Sicily for a wedding before, so let's do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.